What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Metal Reacts, where today we're actually doing something. I guess you could argue it's sort of metal adjacent, but I consider it metal. I mean, this is Monster Magnet with Dopes to Infinity, the lyric video. This is a request coming courtesy of my dad, Steve McCumber. So thanks, Dad, for this recommendation. We've got one more after this one. Dopes to Infinity is the first track on this album. It came out in 1995. I have heard this album, but it's been about a year and I only listened to it one time. So I'm curious as to what this is going to sound like. I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome because it's like stoner metal, space rock, that kind of genre. So I'm excited. But I've never heard this. I've never read the lyrics to this song either. So I'm excited to get into what those might entail. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get this thing started. And turn this up a little bit. I don't know. Okay, first of all, that guitar tone is sick. That riff is badass. But I don't know what he's talking about so far. There's metaphors flying all over the place. He's talking about his car. He's talking about, I'm assuming he's talking to a woman. Is this like the stoner metal version, a spitting game to a female? Is that what this is? I'm feeling a little bit of a marijuana reference in there too. Heavy overtones of marijuana usage. So, yeah, I'm not sure where this is going so far, but I like the music a lot. So, let's continue. right, so he says, "We are all here, my friend, all dogged, all spaced, but also beautiful." That kind of gives me some, I don't know, maybe he's at a concert or he's at a hangout with a bunch of his friends and bandmates, and everybody's hanging out, drinking, smoking, having a good time. He says, all spaced, but also beautiful. Maybe like just describing that scene and what that might look like and just how beautiful and gorgeous it is. And I agree with him. I love stuff like that. He says, "We burn the mountain down." I'm not sure what that means, what the mountain's supposed to represent. He says, "And always pump for peace when possible." Pump. What does pump mean in this context? Maybe somebody in the comment section will be able to help me out with that. Or maybe I'm over analyzing the lyrics too. That could be a possibility. The music is just groovy, man. It's a real groovy song. It's not too heavy, I could see, for people, let's say, a get together or a party, impartial listeners who may not be really into heavy metal, probably would be able to enjoy this. I could see back in the 90s, putting this on for, you and your friends and the girl that you're trying to hook up with, putting this on and grilling some steaks and having a few beers and just having a good time. And yeah, I can definitely see that going down, but the lyrics are definitely obscure to me. I'm having a hard time figuring out what he's talking about. But I do like the music, so let's continue. One thing about that, let's see if I can back it up. Yeah, he says, "all dead and spaced," and then he gets to the end of his verse and he basically repeats the same line, but then he says, "alive and spaced, but also beautiful." So maybe the introduction of some substance, maybe it's marijuana, maybe it's something else, maybe that gives him a permission slip to feel alive. Maybe burning the mountain down and pumping for peace, maybe that's a metaphor for getting high. I don't know. But I just thought it was interesting how that changed from at the beginning of the verse, he was saying he was dead in space, and at the end he says he's alive. So, yeah, very interesting. love that right there. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Oh man. They made you anticipate that last beat and then they cut it off short. That was kind of cool. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. I don't see why this song, or I guess I don't see why this album is not celebrated more and listened to by more people, because I read in the Wikipedia that it debuted at like number 50 in the UK charts and number 30 in Germany, and this song Dopes to Infinity and one of the other tracks didn't receive a lot of airplay. So this album didn't do that much better than their previous one did. And the most famous song, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, had a music video, and it was like the lead single on the album, and there's like a Marvel comic hero based on that song. But everything I've heard from this project so far has been really good. It's just when you hear so much music in a short period of time, it's easy to forget about stuff like this. But I'm definitely going to be checking more of this album out. In fact, I'm going to do another video here coming up shortly. That's going to be another track off of this record. It's another song that my dad wanted me to do for the channel. And yeah, we're going to get into that one too here. That's going to be video number 2. So this is going to be similar to the video series I did for Baggins, where I did the 2 songs by Perius. This is going to be 2 Monster Magnet songs. So that was Dopes to Infinity with the lyrics. Let me know what you guys thought of the lyrics in the comments section. What you think it's about, or if the artist, I think his name's Dave Windorf. If he said in an interview somewhere what it's about, I'd be curious to know that, because the lyrics seemed very metaphorical and very obscure to me, very cryptic. So yeah, if you guys could let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what other song reactions or album reviews you'd like to see me do on this channel. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.